Magandang araw sa inyo mga chong. Welcome to Monkey's Bananas Vlogs. At today, unbox tayo ng McFarlane again. Coming in line with the McFarlane Multiverse DC. As far as I know, nakuha nila yung license nung DC Direct. Basically, ito yung mga nag-produce nung Batman The Animated Series. And hopefully, makontinue nila yung line kasi natigil siya abruptly dahil sa pag-file ng bankruptcy or pag-close down nung DC Direct. But for now, alam natin yung DC is yung line na nakuha ni McFarlane, and then sobrang dami niyang pinoproduce na figures, especially si Batman. So, sino ba hindi magiging mabenta kay Batman? And this is yung kanyang version of if he is going to design the Dark Knight. So basically, nakuha siya Toys R Us 1299 God Label Collection. I'm not sure if it's part of a wave. Because normally, minsan yung mga DC Multiverse na line, meron silang standalone, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in a wave, or meron ba siyang associated na connect a figure. But now, it's just a single entity and will be post as is. Siguro, isasabay ko na rin yung isang McFarlane known character, which is yung basically si Spawn, Mortal Kombat 11, para makasave din tayo ng time and ma-maximize natin yung pag-record ng video. So basically, itong DC Multiverse Batman na to, look para siyang yung parang steampunk version. Meron tong ibang colorway, medyo lighter blue shade as far as yung cowl and then yung sa body type niya. But more or less, it's just the same. Designed by Todd McFarlane, as you can see. Meron na siya actually Wonder Woman, kung di ako nagkakamali, at Superman na Todd McFarlane design DC Multiverse line. So, buksan natin siya. As far as yung box, nandun yung mga cards. Ito yung kasama niya sa Wave. Ito yung pinanggalingan niyang artwork. And yun lang normally yung sa sides. And then otherwise yung mga barcodes and what have you. So yeah, buksan na natin siya. Let's say, so thank you ulit sa mga nag-subscribe. Alam ko medyo late yung mga uploads natin more recently, pero medyo naging busy sa work. Pero more or less, gagawin natin siyang at least anytime na makapag-produce tayo, makapag-unbox tayo. Hopefully, we'll try to do it more often. And so far, we already have 20 subscribers. So thank you sa pag-subscribe. I think nakita nyo na itsura ko dun sa Funko Pop unboxing video. Required kasi siya dun sa contest, pero more or less I just wanted to have that opportunity to also show different side of not being an introvert. Okay. So normal siyang DC Multiverse. We all know I have recently uploaded yung Last Night on Earth line. This is going in line with that. And aside from this particular figure, yung figures nila merong stand sa loob as well as yung card. So, i-dispose natin yung box. And here's Batman. Yung pinaka siguro kailangan ng ingatan pag labas sa clamshell is yung some sort of rubber type material na nag-hold dun sa action figure mismo dun sa clamshell. So what I just normally do is I just cut it off para hindi rin magkaroon ng paint smudge or magkaroon ng issues dun sa paint applications niya. And yung mga accessories normally naka-tape. So yung kanyang set of knives as well as yung kanyang parang scope. So parang steampunk version nga. Siguro pareho lang. Mas prefer ko yung medyo itong darker kaysa dun sa lighter shade of blue nung character. Two variations kasi siya. Siguro popost ko na lang somewhere in the video yung itsura nung lighter version. Let's just pull out yung accessories first. So ito. So McFarlane always gives us updates kung ano yung mga recent niyang comics na ino-open. Currently, focus siya sa King Spawn. Yun yung recently release na set of comic books. Sobrang taas talaga ng marketability ng DC, lalo na nung ginawa niya ng figures, not just because of the articulation but also yung details ng mga action figures na to. Although marami-rami rin yung nagiging butaw, pero more or less yung currently talagang in the higher ups yung production niya, and marami na yung nagiging fanatic, mainly because of yun nga, yung quality as well as yung price point nung figures basically. Aside from this, yung dati niyang mga lines, meron siyang tagline na it's not a toy, it's an attitude. I'm not sure if he's going to bring that back, but hopefully parami na ng parami nagiging fans ng McFarlane action figures. I'm not particularly sure if ever kung meron man siyang so ito, pupul ko siya slowly kasi yung cape niya nandun sa likod, much like yung Wonder Woman action figure dun sa Last Night on Earth. Pero yeah, let's just pull it out. Yun. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so as far as the articulation is concerned, super dami, multiple points of articulation. Meron siyang places to put in yung knives or blades dun sa kanyang likod sa cowl. There. Plastic material, rubber type plastic material yung kanyang kapa. Head articulation, not that much, more or less side to side, up and down. Multiple articulation dun sa kanyang kamay. You can extend it this far. Since this is just out of the box figure, basically you just wanted to take it easy para hindi rin siya mag-break. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so meron siyang swivel dun sa elbow. Double joint sa elbow. Dun sa upper arm niya, yun yung swivel. Tapos meron siyang ball joint dun sa kanyang kamay. Same goes with the other hand dun sa kanang kamay niya. Same double jointed elbows, ball jointed hand, and yung upper swivel dun sa upper arm. Sa kanyang torso, you can just go side to side, not that much. And dun sa legs, no swivel points dun sa kanyang upper leg, upper thigh, double joint sa knees, ball joint sa paa. And dun sa paa, meron siyang rolling or up and down movement sa toes. So aside from those items, I think those are the articulations that this figure has. You don't really need that much because you are not basically gonna post it depending on who will you partner him with. But for this one, I think more on museum pose, meaning just nakatayo and then just facing up front, or depends on how you want it to be. Pero this particular figure, much like any other McFarlanes, are very good in details. You can see yung his face sculpt has 5 p.m. shadow, white eyes there. So the details on this is impeccable. He also has some sort of smaller blades dun sa kanyang pack utility belt. There you go. And couple of bumps dun sa likod. Cheeky asshole. And there, the insignia. So pretty much more or less modern Batman. His alteration of the character. I think you can put this over his head. There. I think size-wise it's around 7 inches. This is normal for DC Multiverse figures. But yeah, that's it for the Batman Todd McFarlane design figure. Yeah. Okay, next nating i-open is yung Spawn Blood Feud Hunter. Ito, I think magkakaroon ng maraming alterations ng character nito, especially Mortal Kombat is being continuously having its own DLCs, seasons, much like Tekken. But I'm not that of a fan of the Mortal Kombat series. Not necessarily yung hindi ko siya gusto, but I think I'm leaning more on the 3D type setup ng Tekken. So, yung Storm Collectibles, recently announced na magkakaroon ng King figure. So, pre-order na siya kay Master Carlo Angles. Shoutout sa'yo, sir. We'll have unbox yung Final Fantasy VII Remake. Currently, tapos na natin yung Advent Children. Ayun, siya sa taas. The only thing remaining of unboxing is yung Fenrir at yung Cloud. Pero as far as the others are concerned, it's already up and running sa ating channel. So, doon tayo nag-focus. So, much like the stance that we have with the DC Multiverse, yung Mortal Kombat action figures ng McFarlane, it's also produced by McFarlane. Yun. They have the same stand. And sa clamshell, ayun, same plastic rubber type material yung nag-hold sa figure niya with his mace, and yung cape is nasa likod as well. So Spawn is really known for his cape kasi part siya ng kanyang skin, and he can control it and he can increase it in which way he prefers. So definitely yan yung isa sa mga bagay na nagpaganda sa figure na to, especially before nung museum type poses lang siya. I mean yung statuette type of poses lang siya. So, I'll just cut off yung mga rubber materials na nag-hold dun sa figure and yung sa accessory. Accessory is just na mace. Yung first versions na has swords, siguro parang yung kay Lucille, which is yung bat with barbed wire. Pero ito yung first version niya. I think I already unboxed this one, or I just got it loose. Ito, Toys R Us, and then yung dalawang ito, 313 Figs and Toys, is Sir Ryan from Los Angeles, California. Shout out to you, sir. Good deal dito sa dalawa. So normally yung mga figures ko, it's either I buy it online or I get it from the marketplace. Sa mga tao nagla-live, kung I know you're familiar, especially if you're into collecting, those would be the best place to buy, especially it's either below market value or mababa from the SRP. Yun kasi yung parang pinaka ASMR. Yung kasi yung parang pinaka thrill ng off the hat. So if really just for everyone to stay safe, I think it would be best to just buy it online, marketplace or live selling from our live sellers, mainly because of the current situation ng climate, yung pandemic and what have you. And I know much of you guys wanted to go to Green Hills just to see yung mga display cases, not necessarily to buy, para mag-window shop. Pwede natin siyang i-hold for the meantime. I think everyone needs to be safe, and I wish everyone stays at home, as well as just think of yourselves, your family, and sooner or later, hopefully, everyone gets vaccinated and everything goes back to normal. So, crossing fingers. So, ito si Blood Feud Spawn. Blood Feud Spawn mainly because of the blood in his costume, and then yung variant niya, marami actually siya, may mga necroplasm spawn pa, etc. Pero yun yung main reason why it's easy to have different, or pwede siyang gatasan ng company, mainly because of the number of iterations that they can do on a certain character, especially if it's a popular character like Batman. So yun. So much like yung unang Spawn, let's just figure out yung his articulation. Pero I'd like to check first on the details on this guy. So yun, you can see almost same face sculpt. So para siyang skin type lang or na peel off yung skin. So parang yung katawan lang niya is yung bare muscles. But the details on this MFer is really impeccable. Impeccable. So doon talaga kilala si McFarlane. So talagang sulit yung babayaran mo sa kanya. Not just only for the articulation but also for the quality and yung consistency ng kanyang design and quality ng mga details. So look. You can extend his arms this way. So it's more or less a butterfly type of articulation dun sa kanyang elbows and shoulders. Meron siyang swivel dun sa kanyang upper arm. Double joint sa elbow and ball joint sa hand. You can see that. This is Brazil. Alright, so yung sa katawan niya, you can swivel this much as far as his torso is concerned. Meron din siyang articulation sa hips, but I don't think you're gonna move in that much. Depende sa action pose, but normal and typical design of the pouches and then yung spikes din sa kanyang right foot. And articulation wise, double jointed dun sa knees. Not much else. Just swivel up and down dun sa paa, his feet, and ball joint on his feet. I mean, dun sa kanyang legs. And then meron siyang toe articulation for posability. Alright, so not much on the mace, but if you want to take a look at the details of this, there's blood. I think there's none on the normal one. There. Size-wise, 6 inches for spawn. Yeah, you can see because of Batman's cowl, he's higher or taller than both of these guys. I'm just putting the axe on his arm, on his hand. Let's see if it opens up. Yeah. So normally after this guy's taller than the normal one. This guy's almost the same height as Batman. Normally, after I do the vlogs, I take a picture. Ayun yung ginagamit ko sa thumbnail. So, normally, afterwards, I do display them. But here is Blood Feud Spawn and Batman, McFarlane's rendition. There. So I do glam shots of these action figures afterwards. Siguro I'll just post more of them into the setup. Oh, 18 minutes na tayo. Pero more or less yan lang. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully you can catch any other unboxing videos. Just support. I appreciate it. If you are already subscribed, click on the notification bell to get updates. Other than that, stay safe. Take care. God bless. And as always, good shit lang. Peace out, yo.